Have I not been live this whole time? Well, let me check myself now. Oh, wow. Well, guys. Well, this lasts like 15 minutes. I thought I'd been live, but thank God I caught that. I noticed I was recording, and I was like, I don't want to record this, so let's stop the recording. And then I look up, and it says I'm streaming, but I'm not live, which is nice because let's throw it into just chatting. When I first started, I was like, what's wrong with my camera? It's not displaying here. It doesn't look right. And then I throw it into gameplay, and I'm having the same issue. And then I'm also having the same issue with the overlay for my gameplay streams that is usually around my camera here. So I decided, fuck it, I'll turn it off. And we spent like 12 minutes messing with it. But I guess let's back out of this. We're playing Wrath of the Righteous. Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. CRPG classic. Full disclosure. I DM for D&D 5e 2014. Relatively new DM. I'm like not that. Like I'm not an expert at it yet. Love it though. I've beaten Baldur's Gate 3 and Pillars of Eternity 1. I love CRPGs. I've loved watching like Co and Slander Gaming playing CRPGs and Fortisimal Gaming as well. I love those guys. I wanted to always get into more CRPGs. And if you've watched my YouTube channel for a while, you would know that I've started, I think, this game, and I put it on pause. I just fell out of it. I get distracted. This is my first stream for the New Year's, and I'm committing to beating the games I have. The only game I plan on buying this year is GTA 6 if it comes out. So we'll see if I can keep on it by getting through this. The one issue I've always had is I just haven't like really sunk my teeth into it. I've always gone in the first 5-10 hours of the game and I just drop it. So streaming it, we're gonna be beating the game. And I'm gonna try to beat. I'm not gonna 100% it min-max where I'm like looking at guides. So I'm gonna try to play as much as I can from it. Because I've loved the intro every time I play it. I don't know why I drop it. But what you guys saw me doing was making my character. And we'll quickly go through it again. We're going to be playing main story. The difficulty is going to be normal, because anything higher than that is just ridiculous. We're making a custom character. We're going to be playing a human ranger that is a demon slayer, who happens to be a nomad, because I want the bonus to companions for when we get it. We're maxing out dexterity, pumping up strength, dropping con, doing a little bit of that. Okay, I don't know if this is the best build, but I want some charisma bonus because my guy's the main character. I've always liked high charisma. Wisdom, I think rangers use wisdom for their magic. You can see right here. And then dexterity for bows. I'm mostly focusing on the bow and animal companion part, but I want to use some of the spells too. And we're not playing a high enough level where it's going to matter too much. And we'll be going between real-time with pause and turn-based. I prefer turn-based, but I'm trying to embrace the real-time with pause vibe. I think it's kind of what the game was made for, right? But there's no shame on playing either one. So I'm going to be switching between it depending on what we're dealing with. Now, skills. Persuasion, because we're main character. Perception, because it's useful. Nature and world, because we're rangers. I feel like that's fitting. And then a point in mobility, because it's useful. And we have a high dex already. Now, defeats. If you ever play bow characters in this game, everything I've seen on guides in the past is point-blank shot for that bonus to attack and damage rolls within 30 feet, which is manageable. And then precise shots. Seems simple enough. Okay. Now the god We're gonna be worshipping Aristel. These are domains: animal, community, good, law, plants. I feel like it's fitting for a ranger, and then longbow. We're gonna be neutral good, because from what I've played, there are lawful good decisions that I'm not a huge fan of. So we're gonna be sticking in neutral good. And then we'll mess with his body appearance again. There we go. How do we like that? There we go. All right. So we're back where we started. This is what happens when you take a month or so off of, almost a month off of streaming. I think it's been a month. But anyways, we're playing Ranger Demon Slayer, normal difficulty. I'm gonna be trying to play as much as I can. I'm not trying to 100% it. I'm just trying to experience it.
Enemy near.
I want to do reserve for this guy. I don't know if you saw on the top left corner of the main screen. I started the campaign for like 10 minutes, kind of mess around with the character settings. So I knew what I wanted to do. Let's do Chip. And then,
Everyone counts on me.
there we go. Okay. Let's get to it.
Hey, somebody! We got a wounded fighter. Can we get a healer over here?
My, would you look at this? But why would you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival square? Couldn't he be carted off somewhere else, like, oh, I don't know, an infirmary? Or an accommodating ditch?
That's rather rude. Very rude. I'm very hurt. Who that guy?
Make room, everyone. Step back. Now, what's the matter? What happened to him? The wound looks nasty. Who did this to him?
You hear the stern voice of an elderly man, but you're so weak you can't even turn your head to look in this direction.
Demons, prelate. We found him barely alive outside the walls of Canabris.
Prelate?
The walls, you say? Enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. Must fortify the defenses. And you, hold fast. Don't die. We'll see you right. We'll get you patched up now. But first, you there, guard. Take his weapons. Bearing arms is not permitted during the festival. Wounded or not, everyone must abide by the rules. He can get his things back after the festival.
Damn, I'm gonna take my bow and everything.
O Inheritor, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the unyielding strength of our armor. Iomade, I beseech you, grant your mercy. Heal his wounds.
The magic envelops you, but your pain lessens only slightly. Grit your teeth in silence.
My powers are not enough here. Someone call for Terendelev. You there. Yes, you. Stop dithering and gawping and make yourself useful. Go and get Terendelev.
Prelate, surely there is somebody else here better suited to running errands.
The lady raises her head in an affection. Wow. Okay. As a dyslexic man, we're gonna overcome this together. The lady raises her head in an affectation of surprise.
I'll get her! Terendelev! Has anyone seen Terendelev?
Sela, a real one. Why did I struggle with that word so much?
Quick about it before it's too late. Now, who are you? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent memory for faces.
I'm a crusader. I came to fight demons.
Oh, Iomade saved me from green recruits. They come without planning, without preparation, and they die before they even see their first real battle. I don't know whether to laugh or cry at the utter waste of it all.
Wow, dude. You need a hug?
My dear prelate, please, for the sake of the festivities, stop interrogating this poor man. He has been through enough already. Go on. I'll take care of him.
All right, as you wish. You are our protector, and a dragon at that. So I shall defer to your wisdom. But be on your guard. I've been informed he was wounded near Canabras. That means the demons are prowling just outside the walls, and the city is crawling with their spies. Others may be able to relax on this holiday, but not you or I. Not the defenders of this city.
Muttering discontentedly, the old man walks off.
Pry loose the grudging grip of pain. Cast off the veil of suffering flesh. Let light and life go forth in triumph to repel the skulking shade of death. There.
Thanks for helping me.
I accept your thanks. But my work is not yet done.
Who are you?
My name is Terendelev. I am the protector of the city.
Are you really a dragon?
You don't believe me? Perhaps I should retake my true form and engulf this square with my ice breath to win your trust.
The woman lets out a melodious laugh.
Pay no mind to my current guise. I appear this way when I walk among the people. I would hamper the festivities if I tried to attend in my true form.
What happened to me?
I do not know yet, and that troubles me. I am not entirely sure what the demons did to you. This wound is no ordinary injury, and it was inflicted by no ordinary weapon. I have rid you of your pain and restored your strength, but only time will allow you to heal fully.
Can I go?
Certainly, but be careful. I have managed to get you back on your feet, but I have not healed you fully. Alas, sooner or later, your pain will return. But do not be discouraged. You will recover, I promise you that. Tomorrow, come to the cathedral and say that you are expected by Terendelev, protector of Canabras. We will find a way to help you. But for now, put this out of your mind and enjoy the festival. They are all too rare in this time of war, and merriment is one of the best medicines.
Have fun. Okay. Well, this is pretty loud. I think it'll be manageable. I'm not gonna mess with the audio settings because no spoilers. Yep. I don't need basic. Look at this. Oh, what about 100 paces? Can you do it? Get in, bullseye. What a vibe. Let's go drink. Got me fucked up. I love a drink. Me, especially when the state's footing the bill. What do you say? Another round.
Discari, Lord of Locusts, leave my city!
Let the feast begin.
Discari's here. Discari himself. Hardly. One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was gone. What are you gonna do? Fight or flee? If fleeing's your plan, let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell.
The halfling's armor is splashed with blood, and he is armed to the teeth with a sword, a blade, and a hatchet on his belt, and a crossbow on his back. His voice sounds familiar to you. I've seen you somewhere before.
Yeah, you have. You owe me your life. I'm the one who found you outside the walls and brought you inside to be healed.
He looks you over.
They patched you up. Good thing they did it before the attack, or else you'd have been done for.
Who is Discari?
You must have got a good drubbing around the head, brother. Discari's a demon lord, the most fearsome enemy of all crusaders and all living things, come to think of it.
Basically, demigods of the abyss. Nice. What's the situation in the city?
Who knows? Everything's on fire, crashing down around our ears. Place is crawling with demons. Looks like a whole army attacked the city. We're sitting ducks.
Care to lend me a weapon? I'll try to fight the demons.
Sure thing. Here, take this. Best crossbow I've got. The person who made it said it could pierce the hide of a demon lord even.
Let's hope that's true.
Good luck! Try not to get eaten now!
The halfling's words are drowned out by a terrible rumbling and the rustling of countless tiny... Ugh. I don't like that.
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts. Behold, Iomade. Behold the death I saw.
Pretty gnarly.
The silver dragon, Terendelev, the defender of Canabras, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Discari himself. He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But the war was still far from over.
I guess I should, well, first, let me check my graphics. Let me move this. Introduce I think where I can throw myself. Right here, fine. Is this gonna be out of the way? Yeah, this will be out of the way. Let me block that screen. Let me check. Have you ever seen me looking down like this? I'm not texting. I am usually just reviewing the stream from the perspective of like a phone, because that's usually how I watch streams. Okay, yeah, that looks good. And honestly, I might reduce the size of the. Sorry, guys. This is something that always has to be done with. Now, the overlay's fine, so we'll be okay. Let me know if you guys think the overlay at the top of the screen is too much. Because the last thing I want to do is like I know I think it's a pretty uh animation, this right here, but it's taking up a lot of the screen. So let me just. There you go. Sorry, guys. Try and make it a little bit more appealing to y'all. Let's check that. You know what? We're just gonna hide it. How about that? Okay. Sorry about that. And I don't know if I mentioned it before or after I started the live stream with my oopsie. We're going to be kind of dual streaming today because I work uh, different hours than most people. So I'm going to stream some now. And then when I get back from work this evening, tonight, like maybe 8 p.m., 8:30, we'll game more. Anyways, okay. Is there anything here that...
Oh, holy mother of...
Small woman with messy brown hair winces in pain, uttering a stream of curses through clenched teeth. She's pinned to the ground by a couple of weighty boulders.
Hey, stay with me. You actually got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. But at least you're not on your own. You've got a great companion. Everything's going to be just fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
It's Sela, the young woman in knight's armor, studies the rocks intently, clearly trying to work out how to remove them.
I feel them all right. When say no to a little less feeling in them. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head, too.
Good.
That's all that matters. Now, we're going to... Hey! Fancy meeting you down here. You're the one that Terendelev healed today, right? You aren't injured, are you? Will you help me get her out from under the boulders?
Spotting you, the knight reaches for her sheathed weapon, but after scrutinizing your face momentarily, she raises her hand and greeting. We We don't have to rely on brute force or on brute strength for this. Try something. I'll try to find something to use as a lever. Yay! You quickly find some suitable sticks and you free the wounded woman from the rebel without even breaking a sweat.
Look at you! It's good to meet someone who uses brains first and brawn second.
What can I say? I'm a gamer.
Damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something. Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Anevia Tirabade, of the Eagle Watch. I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened though, now that I did not see coming. I don't think anyone could have been prepared for that.
The woman feels her leg. Fishing a piece of twine from her pocket, she gets to work. Also, I don't know if I'm going to be reading all the descriptive aspects for each one, but we'll see.
Well, I'm Sela, paladin by the grace of Iomade. I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendev and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now. I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Canabres has lost the protection of Terendelev, and of the Wardstone too, looks like. It's a relic without equal. It was placed here personally by Iomede's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Canabres will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
My name is Chip.
Good to meet you. Now, tell us all about yourself.
Whoa, girl. Slow down. Exchanging names is enough for now. We don't have time to be swapping life stories. We need to find a way out of here. Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so. That's if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round.
Yeah. I think so too. Anevia tightly ties off the twine on her improvised splint and leaning on a stick, pulls herself to her feet.
To summarize, there are 3 of us, with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware! Anevia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open sky soon.
Okay.
No reason to pause.
We're gonna have her fighting defensively. Smite evil. Charge. Let's get going. Some loot. Whenever your character holds a weapon with one hand and leaves their other hand free, you can switch the grip by clicking the button that appears next to the weapon set. Nice. So like, if I... Nice. Cloak of Resistance. This cloak grants its wearer +1 resistance bonus on all saving throws. Okay, yeah, we'll give her that. She has a torch already. Short bow. Okay, which one do I prefer for my character? So obviously we're gonna go long bow. give her the short. Oh, nope. Shit. Actually, would she prefer a light crossbow? Yeah, she does. Not for me. I'm gonna give myself a torch. And then... Do I have martial proficiency? Pretty sure I do. Okay, I do. What's cold iron? This iron mine deep from the ground. Effectiveness against demons. And then finesse wielding means I can use like my finesse wielding means I can use my dexterity as a bonus, right? Okay. Inventory. We have a short spear, flail.
Let us bide our time.
We will win this war.
Follow my steps.
Why are we ordered like this? Oh.
Let's head out.
Who's there?
The fine apparel of this young half-elf woman is torn and stained with blood, dust, and dirt. However, she holds herself with such dignity that you would be forgiven for thinking you were at a high society party, and not in the dank catacombs of the city. Her fingers grip her rapier hilt with confidence, ready to draw it at a moment's notice. At her feet lies a dead body, so mutilated that at first glance it's hard to tell if it's animal or human. Oh, that's not good.
Relax, friend. We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, all right? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend. We're looking for a way back to the surface.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Terendelev, I can't wrap my head around it.
The girl relaxes slightly, but she keeps her hand on her sheathed weapon. Her self-control falters for a moment, and you glimpse the fear beneath her mask of perfect placidity. She licks her lips nervously. How many could withstand a strike from a demon lord? Not even Terendelev. Tell me more about yourself. What happened to this poor man? Who is he? Do you want to join us? We need to keep moving. Not many could withstand a strike.
I can't argue with that. We're fortunate to be alive, albeit underground.
Daskari himself has come to Canabras. There's no mistaking that ugly mug. Terendelev tried to fight him, but what could she do against a near deity? Even the Wardstone was no help. Our city used to be protected by powerful forces, but now...
She shakes her
We've
head.
seen how powerless they truly are. Henceforth, we shall have no one but ourselves to rely on, I suppose.
Amelia finishes Aniva's thought with ruthless precision. Tell me more about yourself.
Who am I? Just an ordinary citizen who decided to take a stroll through the square on the day of the festival. But that's not what you wish to know, is it? You most likely wish to know whether I'll be a burden should you ask me to join your group. No need to worry about that. I can assure you that I am skilled with a rapier, and I also possess some knowledge of magic.
She touches the polished snake skull amulet that hangs around her neck. Ooh. What happened to this poor man? Who is he?
I don't know. He must have been in the square when disaster struck. I tried to revive him, but he was already dead, sadly.
He didn't get these wounds from the fall. Be on your guard. Whatever killed him likely hasn't gone far.
Sila's eyes warily scan the area.
Hang on. I think I know him. His name's Aravashniel, the egghead from the library. He was a good lad, even if he was kind of stuck up. May his soul rest in peace.
Do you want to join us?
Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's only sensible. Who knows what else could be prowling about in these caves?
We need to keep moving. There must be a way back to the surface somewhere around here.
That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Yes, indeed. That would be foolishness.
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kinda need all the supplies we can get right now.
Ooh, masterwork dagger. Provides a +1 enhancement bonus to attack rolls. Bonuses are numerical values that are added to checks and statistical scores such as AC. Most bonuses have a type, and as a general rule, bonuses of the same type are not cumulative, do not stack, for the same purpose. Only the greater bonus granted applies. Examples for bonus types are size, luck, enhancement, morale, etc. She's already hurt. I'm sure it does, but like, do torches provide like a mechanical purpose outside of just seeing? Like, if I can see on my computer screen, is that good enough, or does a torch like help reveal traps? I'm not actually sure about that. You would think so. Anyways, so what is she? A spirit hunter? It's a type of shaman. So what is she? Enlarged person. Cure light wounds. Battle spirit. To be honest, I don't know what any of these things do. My eyes glaze over if it's not a D&D class, I know. A shaman surrounds herself with the spirit of battle. Allies within 30 feet of the shaman, including the shaman, receive a +1 morale bonus on attack rolls and weapon damage rolls. At 8th level and 16th level, these bonuses increase by 1. The shaman can use this ability for a number of rounds per day equal to 3 plus her charisma modifier. So she got a +1 on her charisma. These rounds do not need to be consecutive. At first level, Spirit Hunter can, as a swift action, grant a +1 enhancement bonus for 1 minute to any weapon she is holding. For every 4 levels beyond first, the weapon gains another +1 enhancement bonus to a maximum of +5 at 17th level. These bonuses can be added to the weapon, stacking with the existing weapon enhancement to a maximum of 5. So, like, if you have a weapon that has, like, +4 enhancement, using this is not optimal, because you're not getting 9, you're getting 5. Okay, that makes sense. Stacking with existing weapon effects on multiple uses of this ability don't stack. At first level, the bonus can be used to add Ghost Touch special ability to the weapon. Is this what this is? At 5th level, these bonuses can be used to add any of the following. Oh, there's Jesus. Any of the following weapon special abilities: Flaming Frost, Keen Shock, Speed. Adding these properties consumes an amount of bonus equal to property's base price modifier. These special abilities are added to any the weapon already has, but the abilities don't stack. If the weapon is not magical, at least a +1 enhancement bonus must be added before any other specialty bonus can be added. These bonuses and special abilities are decided when the ability is used and cannot be changed until the next time a Spirit Hunter uses this ability. These bonuses do not function if the weapon is wielded by anyone other than the Spirit Hunter. The Spirit Hunter can only enhance one weapon at a time with this ability. If she uses this ability again, the first use immediately ends. This ability can be used a number of times per day, equal to half the Spirit Hunter level plus her Wisdom modifier. And then Ghost Touch. The Ghost Touch weapon deals damage normally against incorporeal creatures regardless of its bonus. Incorporeal creatures, 50% reduction in damage from corporeal sources does not apply to attacks made against it. Okay, so this is good for like ghost weapons. I don't need that on there all the time. Oh, that's there. Okay. Those are. Seems about right. Quick save. Uh-oh.
The inheritor. They will break against.
Ah, no, Sela. You're supposed to. Fuck. I have to switch it back. Nice. Oh, damn. $14, $15, $19. Ooh. Nice. Okay. It's pretty good. We handled our first combat pretty well. One friendly creature within any range. You restore life to a deceased party member. Raised creature has a number of hit points equal to its current HD. It's HD. Oh, hit dice. Raised dead also removes.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Nice. Doing pretty well for ourselves here.
I'll cut you wide open.
Be careful, everyone.
Nice. Do these lore checks like give us bonuses to attacks? I wonder. Ooh, braces of okay. Pushing like your wounds, inflict wounds. Nice armor. Or a nice, how much does it sell for? 250? That might be useful. Or we could hold on to it for, would it be useful to hold on to? I kind of just want to sell it.
Save the last one for me.
The fray.
Tread lightly.
Do not fear! Do not waver!
Look at that. Damn. Wait, so Aniva can help us with this? Nice. Save again. Okay. Do well here.
I'm gone.
Oh,
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
my man Lan. You struggle to make out the man's features in the gloom as soon as he steps into the circle of light. However, you realize that you have never encountered a creature like this before. The stranger looks like the work of a vivisectionist who attempted to stitch together a lizard and a man. Ooh. The man notices you and freezes. The curling horn protruding from his head casts a malevolent shadow on the cave wall.
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
The woman looks just as strange as her companion, like a cross between a cat and a spider. Yuck. When she catches sight of you, she immediately drops into a fighting stance. Her movements reveal the lethal grace of a wild predator.
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait, they might know what's going on up there.
Lion stops her with a gesture. Demons are laying waste to Canabras.
If things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
You didn't come from the direction of the shield maze. Damn it. I couldn't care less about what's happening on the surface, but the maze.
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Canabras. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
Who are you, tieflings? What is this place? What are you doing here? Who are you, tieflings?
Tieflings are the descendants of people who sullied themselves by mating with demons. Our ancestors would never sink that low. We are the underground crusaders, the children of the Crusade's finest.
Sadly, underground crusaders is a bit of a mouthful, so people usually just call us mongrels.
You just love repeating that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels. That's what the Uplanders call us. But we call ourselves Neathers.
Neathers? Wenduwog lets out a disdainful hum.
No matter what you call us, it's not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing.
Jeez. I've never heard of underground crusaders before.
In Canabras, they're called mongrels. People say that they come up to the surface at night and eat anyone foolish enough to wander alone after midnight. To tell you the truth, I thought you guys were just a tale to tell kids at night.
That's human gratitude for you. Our forefathers suffered the consequences of demonic corruption, all to protect Mendev and Golarion. And for what? So we could become monsters used to frighten children.
Wenduwog gives a contemptuous...
Every mongrel has their own take on it. Our chief, for example, thinks of us as something like a reserve military force. He thinks we're standing by until the moment we're needed, and when we emerge on the surface and save the day, all the people will see how good we are, and they'll love us for it. Yeah, he leaves that last part out when he talks about it, of course, but it's easy enough to read between the lines.
Oh, Lan. What is this place?
This is the hall where we remember the glory of our forebears. Sorry about the mess. It doesn't usually look like this, trust me. Sometimes we even wipe the dust off the exhibits.
Oh, you're a witty guy, huh, Lan?
This is where the relics of the first Crusaders are displayed. Our lives are short. Our glories are quickly forgotten. But This place helps us to remember that we are just as worthy as anyone else, and that our lives are not lived in vain.
The first Crusaders? You've been down here that long? That's crazy.
What are you doing here?
That's none of your bit.
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold. Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
Damn.
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
Wenduog shrugs and turns away. Maze, does it really lead to the surface?
Yes. There are other ways up, but they are far from here. And after the earthquakes, there's a good chance they've collapsed. But the maze... There's a legend among our people that when the walls of the maze fall, that will be a signal for us, the underground crusaders, that the time has come to go up to the surface and fight the demons in the final confrontation. Until then, the people say the maze is shielding us from taking rash actions. I'm the only one in our whole tribe to have been in the maze. And even I don't know if it's true. But the further I went in the maze, the fresher the air became. That means that it really must lead to the surface.
When the ceiling and walls started shaking, the young ones in our tribe lost their heads. They figured the maze was going to collapse, so it was time to go up to the surface. They grabbed whatever weapons were on hand and ran off toward the maze. They think the maze is no longer a danger to them. They've been listening to Wenduog too much.
His eyes are filled with genuine concern.
Don't try to blame this on me. Yes, I told them that our people are capable of making our way through the maze. In the future. But I always told them to wait until I had made a map of all the maze's dangers. I warned them 100 times. But it was no use. My words just went in one ear and out the other.
You hear a hint of emotion in Wenduog's voice for the first time. A sword of holy flame. How did it wind up down here?
It came here with its owner. A long time ago. 50,000 gongs to be precise.
70 years ago, in Uplander time.
50,000 gongs ago, our forebears found a dead angel here, along with the bodies of his comrades. The tribe gave them a dignified burial, and they were laid to rest with their weapons. But the flaming angelic sword was stuck in a rock, and no one was able to pull it out. It burned to the touch, like real fire. So the rock was placed over the angel's grave. It should be here somewhere.
Maybe the angel will dig himself out and find the sword for us. That might be our best shot in this chaos.
Lan, watch your tongue.
We'll find the sword faster if we work together. I'll help you.
Thanks. An extra pair of eyes can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks, swordy. Help us, and in return, we'll get you out of here.
Now we're talking. Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
What, you want to find the sword quickly so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface? So be it.
Devoured by darkness. Is there nowhere else to be explored? I don't think so. Well, let's go back up.
Follow my steps.
Open your heart to me.
I found something.
Or religion. Let's see who's got the highest religion.
This one was beyond me.
Statue of an unknown knight. The technique is crude, but the figure was clearly crafted with genuine feeling. The room looks like an improvised museum, or perhaps some kind of temple.
Something here.
Let's see. Gems.
What's
Oh,
that there?
what's that?
Grinding stone.
Let's head out. I've spotted something.
Pearls. Nice.
Let us be careful.
What do we have here?
Look at that. Day 15th. Month Rodus. Look at that art. I love this art. A strange flash pierces the gloom, and Chip feels drops of searing blood run down his chest. The wound healed by Turendelev reopens and weeps scarlet, but there is no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears, a cave chamber. This one or another one entirely. Chip's heartbeat quickens, and a stream of thoughts suddenly bursts into his mind. Thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery! They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my treasured friends, and the people I swore to protect. The people for whom I descended from heaven and came to this turbulent, mortal world. There they are, up ahead in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Do they believe I am about to die from their traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with golden braid lies on the rocks, clutching her slashed side. She refused to join with the traitors, and paid dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I still have strength, I must. While recognizing the foreign origins of these thoughts, Chip intuits that he can control them somehow. Let's try to heal the wounded girl. That's what an angel will do. A spark of healing magic illuminates the eerie, murky scenes before Chip. The wounded girl opens her eyes and whispers, "Lariel, you said that everything was going to change soon. You said you, in the other words of heaven, would be leaving us on a grand mission to stop the demons forever. Is that true?" The frenzy of foreign thoughts come faster and faster, like a rushing river, and images flash by one another after another. A priestess in colorful robes observing the stars, a young female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword, a majestic golden winged angel gazing into the distance, his face covered by a helmet, but his voice ringing clear. Only if you're willing, and only if you're ready. There is no going back. Then don't waste your strength healing me, the girl whispers. Your mission is more important. You take care. It is near. There in the vision, the darkness in the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears from within its depths. A vague shadow, an outline, a nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirruping and rustling emanates from the shadow. The sounds piercing like hot irons, lancing through flesh and bone. The traitors fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy, and the winded girl thrashes in her death throes. The yawning chest wound burns white hot. Chip's head pounds with pain, and it is no longer clear whose pain it is. The person called Lariel, who sent this vision, or the one unlucky enough to receive it. But Chip is determined to fight off the illusion. But Chip knows how to resist malign influence such as this, no matter its origin. But Chip is determined to fight off the illusion. I succeeded! Yay! The force of the attack, though originating in a vision, is terrifying. But Chip is stronger. He shakes off the pain and torpor, but alas, the one who sent the vision cannot claim the same. He is broken and exhausted. A monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real. It exists only in the strange vision or memory. But the thrill of fear it provokes is more than real. The shadow's features starkly resemble those of the Skari, a terrifying demon lord. In a moment as swift as thought itself, the monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one they called Lariel. Foolish angel struggling on the rocks like a fly with its wings torn off, intones the shadow. His voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whisper to a sonorous shout, becoming young, then old, and quavering. Where is your goddess, angel? Where is her self-assured herald? How is it that you are dying here alone, so far from the light of your heaven? Damn, that's metal. A strange calm envelops the thoughts of the one called Lariel. He recognizes who stands before him, and he knows he will never bow down before this enemy. The flaming sword flares to life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash. The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing his grip on Lariel's throat. The angel falls back heavily on the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword, and with his last burst of strength, plunges it into the rock. Chip senses that the vision is fading, the rush of thoughts diminishing like a river running dry. The last thing he hears is this: "You will kill me, monster, this I know. But one day someone will come here and raise my sword. They will raise it up and save and protect the innocent." The vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colors. Chip does not hear the final words, but he seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from his lips, and with them, something else. The heat blazing in Chip's chest fades away. The edges of the scarlet wound close, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Chip sees the flaming sword in his hand, or rather, its outline. The memory of what the sword looked like. With a final surge of warm and soothing light, the sword vanishes, and the light is drawn into his hand. Chip senses that it will return. All he needs to do is call it. That art, look at that art. That art's cool as hell. Damn.
Hey, are you all right? You were kinda glowing just now.
It's my new skincare routine. Silo kneels before the light, offering up prayer to Iomade.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
Lan looks at you dumbfounded.
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
Windywog frowns. I think I saw the memories of Lariel, the angel who died here.
Lariel? That really was Lariel? The angel from the legends? The The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
You. Thousands of gongs and no one's been able to touch it. And now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood, no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
Wenduog watches you with suspicion.
Now, Wentuog, don't be a sore loser.
He nods towards you.
He is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before him, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff. Because he doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that.
Sad.
I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the Abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
Damn, man. It seems I can control it. It requires angel mythic path. Reveal the light of heaven. I am definitely going to be an angel. I think it's kind of... I mean, it's not as fitting as if I did like an oracle or cleric, but, you know, if I'm fighting demons and I'm a demon slayer, who's a better demon slayer than an angel, you know? Look at that.
It's just... wow, I mean, that's amazing. Heaven has truly blessed you.
Chip. My name's Chip. Say it.
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Damn. Windu stares at the divine light as if transfixed.
Yes, it's similar. But this light is more... golden? Chief Sol needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Canabras.
Lead us to your chief and I'll decide if I'm going to help you or not.
Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route, really.
Can't hide from me.
Now what is that?
Protection from evil. Where did this come from? Anyways, let's get across.
Done.
There we go. Nice. Let's save here.
Aim carefully.
Ah, wait. I did it again. Okay. How does... I did not mean for it to look like the way it looks, but nice. I want to...
Watch each other.
Okay, I know how to attack.
I found they will break against our resolve.
What did you see? Damn. Got like machine gunners in the back here with all the bows. So that's okay. So we're gonna turn around. I didn't realize which way was the camp. Windowog glances at Lan, who's fixing his slipped bowstring, and quickly walks over to you. Her cat-like eyes glow from beneath her hood. Listen here, you. I don't know who you are or where you come from, but you and I are the only two people here who see things clearly. That's why I'm asking you, don't show the light of heaven to Soul. Lan is sure that the light should be shown to the mongrels. Lan, Windu grimaces, and a guttural, husky snarl unfurls in her throat. He doesn't want to play the hero, or he wants to play the hero. His first idea, if you remember, was to grab the sword and run headlong into the maze. Does that sound like a plan to you? Tell me, it sounds like, to me, it sounds like a sewer slide. The worst part is that the tribe might actually take his words to heart and follow where he leads. I'm saying that because of YouTube. I'm not trying to make lighthearted that word. But anyways, I thought you considered the mongrels to be great warriors. The descendants of great warriors. I believe that my people are worthy of greatness, that we are not strong, or that we are strong and can do many things. That's why we were chased down here. We scared people, but it's one thing to go hunting in the caves and another to fight in the shield maze. Windu leans closer, her pupils dilating. I've been there. I've spent my whole life training so I can make it through all the way to the end. There are more of us trackers at the start. We were young and stupid. What's a couple of monsters when there is a whole world out there waiting for us? That's what we thought. But we weren't prepared. The maze isn't just a physical challenge. It's cunning and full of traps. It's darkened as the primordial night. And if you close your eyes and listen, you hear whispers right behind you. A soft singing in the distance that seems to rise and fall with the beating of your heart. Windu looks away. I had to learn from my friends' mistakes. I had to step over their bodies and go further. I don't want to have to do that again. And it will happen again if a crowd of ill-prepared fighters burst into the maze with no idea where they're going, all because Lan believes that glowing sword will solve all of our problems. Don't you want to save the kids lost in the maze? I do want to, but I'm not going to risk the future of the tribe for the sake of a few stupid kids. I guess that's the train cart dilemma. Chief Soul is hesitant, and for good reason. He also understands how dangerous this is for the tribe. Lan's the only one who benefits from these childish games of heroism. I'll go alone if I have to and find them, or whatever's left of them. Without any heroics, relying only on myself, risking only my life. Windu slows. You and your friends, you can come with me. Perhaps we can make it to the end of the maze together and we can find the way out to the surface. I'll think about it. Let's go. She nods. Don't show the chief the light, and I'll lead you through the maze to the surface. I swear it. Wise. She coming? There she is. Okay.
You can trust me.
Let's get to it.
The mongrel did it.
I'm gone.
Do not fear.
You crossed the wrong mongrel.
Earth element kill. Earth element. Nice.
What do we have here?
Wand of Cure Light Wounds. Did I take use magic device? Who's got the best use magic device amongst us? You do. You're gonna take it for now. Nice. Okay. Is that it? Oops.
Follow my steps.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
You're so awesome, Lan. I like you. Damn. She got messed up. Anyways. Nice. We will probably get to the camp and call it a day, or call it a break here, and then I'll see y'all tonight. But let's see if we can.
Let's head out.
Oh, these mongrels. Certainly interesting.
Let us be careful.
Your first impression of the mongrel village is of a squalid dump with the odors to match. Unblinking, glowing eyes watch you from the gloom. Into formed shadows slope between the huts. You see some mongrels gutting white eyeless fish. Ew. While others are repairing fish nets. All the signs of normal village life, but tense expectation hangs in the air. A heavy-set, aged mongrel slowly shuffles his way towards you. The hair on his head grows in limp, wispy strands, and his face has a distinctly rat-like appearance, with pronounced teeth, and you hear a rattling sound in his chest with every breath he takes. One of his eyes is white, fully scarred by cataracts, while the other gleams with moisture. Man, what a description. What a guy. Uplandish, in times are upon us indeed. Chief Saul, we found the angel's sword, and we found the one who can wield it. Land points at you. He had a vision, and now the angel's sword, together with the light of heaven, are somehow inside him. Gather the tribe, anyone who can hold a weapon. The young ones are still alive. We can go save them. Saul raises his hand with ragged, broken fingernails. Lan, always dreaming, always talking. You're too hasty. Too hasty for your own good. It's going to get you in trouble. Soul eyes you up and down. An uplander with the light o' heaven. That's too good for us. Our kind don't have good things happen. There's always a catch. A Lan trusts people because he likes to believe. Isn't that right, Lan? I'm the chief. I don't work on faith. Show the light. Dialogue options. Windwalk stares at you intently, like a cat watching a bird, and she shakes her head in warning. There's someone else from the surface here? What? So points off to the side. There he is, hale and hearty and prim as a peacock, just like me. So laughs, but quickly returns to business. Not good. Too many uplanders. Not good. Not right. What are you not? What are you up to here? You're not one of us. We're not your kinds. When the time comes, we'll come to you, not you to us. You can quit hoping for magical swords up here. Lawful. Are all the angel paths gonna be like inherently lawful? So then I probably should have chosen lawful good, huh? Anyways. Requires angel mythic path. Reveal the light of heaven. Lan speaks the truth. Let's do it. I'm not gonna lie to the tribe. We can handle the maze ourselves and then get those people out of here. The heavenly flame flares to life. At your unspoken command, bright, pure dancing with multicolored sparks. like a sunbeam passing through stained glass. Ooh. The mongrels abandon their tasks and stare transfixed. The light is bright, but not blinding. It is warm, but its warmth is soul deep. Excuse me. He performed an action that was lawful. Soul is silent for a while. Tears are streaming down his wide, pale face, but the old man doesn't even care to wipe them away. So it's true. The angel did not forsake us. No, he came back from the dead. He came to save our children. Lan gives you a nod of thanks. The scaled half of his face is indifferent, but the human half is visibly relieved, as if he wasn't sure all this time that you would support him. Windulog hisses at you like an angry cat. See these fishermen and these hunters, these husks of men and women, their blood will be on your hands. Womp womp. We have the blessing of the angels. We will survive and help the young tribesmen. Idiots. You see a bright light and now you think the maze is no match for you? You always think the worst, Windu. We're not on our own in this anymore. We've got allies. Well, a couple at least. But one good fighter is worth 10 bad ones. You have the right of it, Lan, but we're Neithers. We're going to wait. I sent a messenger to summon all the tribes. It will take time, yes, but they will all come. They will all come for the lights. Wait, Lan. Wait, Uplanders. Rest a while. In one of our huts. Our home is your home. Lan sighs. Alright, Chief. Understood. Let's hope that a few hours isn't the difference between life and death for those kids. If they ask me what took us long, I'll tell them it was your decision. Windu only grits her teeth in silence. Level advancement. Hey, we leveled up. Do we level up now or do we wait? Let's level up now and then we'll call it a day. So we'll level up me. Of course, we're going to do features and abilities, combat feat style. At second level, the rangers must select one combat style to pursue. Nice. What else do we get? That's it. Cool. So we do persuasion, perception, and mobility. Or would it be useful to invest in religion? No. Athletics would also be useful. But I already invested in... So I'm going to do this. So these are going to be the ones we use. Persuasion, perception, mobility, knowledge world, and lore nature. I guess I could use magic device for my character, but... we'll continue with this. So archery, weapon and shield, 2-weapon combat, 2-handed weapon. Menacing. At second level, the ranger can select from point blank shot, precise shot, and rapid shot. At sixth level, he adds improved precise shot, point blank master, and mini shot to the list. At 10th level, he adds improved critical to the list. Archery. Okay, so we already got these two. So when making a full attack with a ranged weapon, you can fire one additional time this round at your highest bonus. All your attack rolls take a -2 penalty when using rapid shots. Is that worth it? Because it becomes a minus. So these two, dodge, you gain a +1 dodge to your bonus. To your AC, a condition that makes you lose. You gain a +3 hit. You gain +3 hit points for every hit dice you possess beyond 3. You gain an additional +1 hit point if you have more than 3 hit dice. You gain +1 points. Is toughness worth it? Where's rapid shot? I don't. Okay, well, let's see what. Mini shot. When taking a full attack with a bow, your first attack fires 2 arrows. If the attack hits, both arrows hit. Apply precision-based damage. So just sneak attack and critical damage only once for this attack. What's melee? Ooh. What does the mythic mean though? I don't know. I really don't know. Let's take it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? And I'm pretty sure I can redo this, right? So, rapid shot. Nice. Osila. Let's do Paladin. She gets mobility, world, persuasion. Nah, we're doing this. Except we're gonna do this. Except we're changing this up. I think she needs to do religion, athletics. I feel like there's a... Oh, let me Google something. Is there a benefit of having modality? Let me look this up. Is there a benefit of having ability, skill, path of righteousness? Pretty sure there is. Yeah, so you get more AC when fighting defensively. So we'll at least get it to 3. Trickery stealth. How? She's a paladin. How's trickery stealth? I guess that might be her background. We could do Arcana, but I feel like we're gonna have a magic user that we can do that with. So we'll do religion, athletics, and mobility. Okay. Now her. Let me look at her real quick. What is her? So she's tired. Okay, but she's got 17, 11. She's got high wisdom. So if I maybe want to change it class on the road, but we'll keep her. Spirit Hunter, mobility, trickery. That's fine. Ice plants. The hex gains +2 natural armor, bonus to AC. The effect they use the shaman skin thick. Okay, that's fine.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Is this something you have to like prepare? Give her more cure light wounds. Maybe give her Bane. Now Zen Archer. Mobility, athletics, perception. That's fine. Right, that's... Yep. Precise shot. Yeah, that's perfect. Wave the longbow. Okay. Does he have a longbow on? Yes.
Always be ready for the worst.
We should prepare.
So that's that.
We will win this war.
I'll keep that up here. Cool. Okay, that's good. Some of the stuff looks different to me. I don't know if I'm just kind of tripping. But some of it looks like it's...
Are we in trouble yet?
Well?
You don't need that.
I'll prove I am the best.
Now, fighter... Sure. I don't care about her, because I'm pretty sure she takes off soon. But... Anyways. Alright, guys. Let's save it here. And... Let me throw it into... Just want to thank y'all for the patience of this stream being a little bit chaotic. It's my first stream back in the new year, so I guess it's destined to have some chaos going on, huh? But I'll see y'all tonight for some more gameplay. Apologize for that. Have a great day. Peace. Take care.